I know you've been also working with the SMBs, the channels, and I know those are more difficult to change, right? So uh, not just it's a bit of to do with the market that they deal with, and also probably the resources that they have on both the sides. Uh, what could be some of those things that maybe they could transform for themselves? Uh, you know, using the resources which are more easily available to them, that can help them, get on to the next leg of this journey, which we are still in the infancy actually.
Sure. You see, at the ground level, maths is more important than the English. So what people mostly understand is the margins. What people understand, how will I make money? I think I did a roadshow across 11 cities, across 280 partners, and one common question came across was, how do I take my products and services to more relevant customers? That was a single question that came across so many other partners. How to become more relevant in the space which is becoming so crowded? And for that, you needed to have volume, velocity, and variety, for which you need to go past the conversation of features and benefits and see if you can help solve the customer's customer problem. That was not happening. Most sales folks were largely doing a feature selling. If you notice a typical sales conversation, people are busy. They don't even spend more than a second or 5 or 10 seconds in introductions and jump. What is the next project or initiative do you have? And the decision maker is like, why do I even need to talk to you? So what people are realizing, and what has accelerated in the past 7 months, is that there is a business problem for which there is a business solution, for which there is a product or a service, for which there is a license or subscription, for which there is revenue. You have to necessarily travel this path rather than the bottom up approach. And that is the forced learning. It's nothing new, it used to happen. But now they are forced to go that route. Number two is, from a sales processes standpoint, if you go back 100 years, it all started with an inbound model. I've opened a shop, come cross the, come to my shop. That graduated to outbound sell, then into hard outbound, as in push sales. Now the market is circling back to gentle inbound. Am I creating enough value where people can come to me? Why? Because now they're realizing the cost of customer acquisition story as against the lifetime value, like a 3:1 ratio, right? You're talking about this is a US SMB market data. For at around 2015, to acquire one single customer was around $230, if I'm not mistaken. At about 2019, that became close to $900 to acquire one small mid-sized customer. So now suddenly the entrepreneur is thinking, what am I spending, and am I spending it efficiently enough or not? And if not, how can I streamline, modernize, transform? I mean, let's face it, this is 2020. Can you sell the same way you sold in 2010? Answer is no. So if your customer has changed, landscape has changed, why are you as a sales organization not changing? And to the point which Pradeep and Jant also mentioned, the digital sales or inside sales model is so grossly misrepresented and misunderstood that it's not being leveraged as a parallel revenue generating sales engine. For most part of the leadership, or old school leadership, who have the ऐसे ही होता है syndrome, like this is the way I know, right? And so on a scale of 10, if 1 is finding an opportunity and 10 is closing an opportunity, today inside sales models can do 1 to 10, 1 to 6, or 1 to 3. But 70% of the organizations I came across in the entire partner ecosystem, they have this person who opens the shutter, who is the customer support, who is also the tech support, who is also the inside sales and everything. And then the gentleman is saying that I'm not getting ROI on inside sales. I'm going to close it down. I'm going to go talk to my field guy. It's like, which rock? But so these realizations have had a lot of myth busting effects in the last 7-8 months. We have been harping about it since Adam and Eve, but now it's mainstream conversation.